Hey, my name is Niko, and this is my story. So, my first real interaction with Christianity was through my really good friend Connor. The deal was that if I spent the night at his house Saturday, Sunday morning, I'd have to go to church if I wanted breakfast. So, I was going to church, I was going to Sunday school, and I was learning a lot about God, but really all I knew was that God was love and that He loved me. And it was right around this time that my parents got divorced, and that was just like a lot of brokenness that came into my life. And when they got remarried, it was even more brokenness. And so I got to the point where I didn't believe in God. I thought to myself, if God is love, and if He loves me, He wouldn't do this. This isn't love. So I stopped following Christianity, and I still had this hole inside me. So I started pursuing the truth in other religions, and none of them really clicked like in my head. So by the time of my freshman year of high school, I was a really strong atheist. And really angry at the world. And it was actually my younger sister who was going to the local youth group one Monday night, looked at me and said, "Niko, you do nothing on your Monday night. I dare you to go to the local youth group." As the arrogant older brother that I am, I was like, "Fine, I will. I accept the challenge. Don't you dare me." And so I went and I kept going because my friends were there and I liked a girl there. But then I got to this point where I went on this retreat and the pastor was just saying all these truths about God, and I kind of started understanding it. And then one night he said, "We're in the middle of the woods. I want you to go out to the woods and I want you to pray to God." So I went out and I didn't really pray. I kind of yelled at God. I was like, "God, if you're so great, why would you do this? Why did you do that?" Kind of the whole list. And that night, praying to God said, "You know what, God, if you're so great and you're so powerful, do something with my life that is radically different that nobody would have expected." I woke up the next morning feeling amazing. And then that night, the same pastor who sent us out said, "If you're feeling great, I want you to come up here." And I got prayed over, and I felt such a physical presence of God that I just knew that this was real, that, I was a sinner, God was real, and I needed to be with Him. I needed to be in a relationship with Him. Ever since then, I've had struggles like any other person, but I've always had God there because I know He has this amazing plan for me, and this faith is my own, and so therefore I should be pursuing it. And to remind myself of this promise, I have a tattoo on my wrist, and you can't really see it, but it's Jeremiah 29:11, and it basically says that God has this amazing plan for me. For all of us who believe Him, He has this amazing plan, and He wants to love us and cherish us and has a great purpose for us. And so that's a little bit of my story. What's yours?